Hello, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. So, I got a few things to tell you. This is the start of the recording of my backlog, and I know what you're thinking. Wow, isn't it early? And the answer is, well, you know, for once in my life, I'm getting ahead of things, if you can believe it. But, unfortunately, the Monster Train lore video will probably not be finished on time. I was all set, and this is real. I was all set. I have the script done. I was going to record it tomorrow, and then finish it, and then record Monster Train 2 on Wednesday. Unfortunately, and that might actually be how it still works out. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Unfortunately, I had a so I'm going out of town on Thursday, or I was. My great aunt died on like a few days ago, and the funeral is Thursday now, so I have to leave on Wednesday. Which, for once in my life, I'm ahead. I was like, oh man, I'm starting my recordings on Monday. I'm gonna get everything done on time. I'm gonna have plenty of time. Boom, everything's moved up one day. So potentially there might be no Monster Train lore video. Potentially there might be no Monster Train 2, depending on how things work out. I think I will find a way to get Monster Train 2 videos out for you and not wait a week, because it would be really, really bad for me if I didn't. But if I gotta, I gotta, you know? It's, it is what it is how I feel about it ultimately. I care greatly about YouTube and my career and all of that, but, you know, family's family. It is, we'll see. Basically nothing's locked in yet, but I wanted to give you the heads up. It's a little bit of uncertainty. I'm not sure what's going on yet. And that'll be it. So I got 9 Slice and Dices to record, which I'm going to try to do today, and then I'm going to get a first look or 2 for the next 2 days, and then I'll see from there. If I don't get Monster Train 2, there will probably just only be 1 video for the week that I'm gone. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to get you caught up and get you where I am with all of this. Now let's talk about some Slice and Dice Unfair, shall we? So I think that the only combination that really jumps out to me here is all poisoned and spiky monsters. I'm a little worried this is too much damage to take, though, because it's like you're suddenly taking 2 damage per round on a lot of characters, right? Wonder how bad it is to play permadeath, because it is no curse. You'd basically be playing just with Adnol, but Adnol is scary early on. If there was a slightly better 5, I just feel like permadeath is like, if I walk into Tarantus, I lose a character, right? Unless I can stall and find the right characters, which I think you should have enough answers to it. I kind of want to give permadeath a try. The problem is I don't like any of the other options here. So I think I'm going to end up playing spiky monsters all poisoned. Let me double check, because I want to, whenever I'm locked in on a curse like this, I need to go get a cross-reference to see if I'm correct or if I need to reevaluate my position. Because all poisoned is good, I think. But I'm basically just going to always take it. Yeah, and they got it about the same. No, I'm not going to always take it, but it's on my list of like, I like playing this. So I'm going to try all poison spiky monsters. Just making sure there's sound, because I had that one video where there was no music. I'm going to try all poison spiky monsters. I think this is what I would say is fine. But I do feel like it might be a little too much damage. And we're just going to try it, you know? I think Slice and Dice right now, for me, is a game about just trying it. And we'll see. So this is, if you enjoy watching me sit here and record forever, this is going to be like, my estimate is it's 11 a.m. right now. I'm probably going to take like a break somewhere in the midpoint, but it's probably going to be like a good 8 or 9 hours of Slice and Dice. So I've had some people tell me they love watching Descents into Madness. Here I go, baby. And you're going to get 2 of these most likely, because I'm going to record Monster Train if I get it. Anyway. I don't like Armor and I don't like Jester. I think I'm down to random first pick here. I'm not requiring any of these characters. I'm gonna have random. I think Guardian is better than Armor, and I'm happy with that trade up. I was just about to say a 1 damage poison would go very nicely on this turn. I was gonna play like a defensive idea here, but I do actually need to like do some damage. I got maybe a little lucky here. I'm not sure. It's probably this. I could mend as well. It's effectively the same, but now you can heal. Yeah, this way I don't have to deal with a thorn. I think maybe there's a case to be made for just putting like a shield on fighter and then killing the thorn there so no petrify goes through, but I'm not so sure about that one. All poison basically puts us on a clock, is how you can think about this curse. We're on a timer, unless we can pick up like a cleric or something and then this curse is a freebie. I think that it becomes very easy, but obviously we can't pick up a cleric, right? Maybe a reroll comes through, but hey, I doubt it. I'll do quiver over bark skin. I think it's fine. And let's go on. The interesting thing for me about recording a big backlog like this is how much I can speed up my decision making while not throwing the runs, right? You can leave me your comments about how everything I've done today is wrong and how my game plan is very bad or whatever, if you like. But ultimately, you know, today, this week, you won't. One of the things I think is very strange about recording a backlog is I'll get something really cool. I really like having the short rollover time on my videos where like something happens and I can go, oh yeah, that was really cool. I remember having that happen. I'm gonna record these videos and it's gonna be like, I don't know. You'll see it in a week. It's weird. Can't talk about the cool thing that happened. This is like mend and then I save here probably. There might have been a lethal in there somewhere. I am whole team 1 HP. Kind of scary. Mend is 2 mana for 2 mana. Oh wait, it's close to lethal. Should roll for a heal though, I think, instead. This should find us lethal by a large margin. Burst, and done. Yeah. Not bad. Alpha's pretty scary, can definitely stall us out. I like Seer a lot, and I think Rogue into Spiky Monsters is tough. Seer is really good here because we can set up guaranteed mana to counteract poison. So I just want to pick up a red who cares about that, basically. Lost, I would like you to roll a dodge here, I think is the idea. It doesn't happen, so it's okay. Not a very good turn, though. How do I Lost go? You know what? Permadeath with Lost is probably a little hard, actually. Maybe not something you're playing ever. I gotta get a 3 mana out of this Seer guy. I feel like we can't just sit here. I mean, maybe we can poison for 2. Maybe it's okay. I'm worried if he makes a wolf, it gets kind of scary. Maybe I'm within striking distance now. Good time to duck. The heal 4 doesn't save fighter. You're going to 1. I'm rolling for maybe like heal 4 and then a shield 2 cleave. Yeah. And then we're here. I'm focusing Alpha again because if he makes wolves, this fight suddenly becomes a lot harder. But like on this turn, it becomes maybe unwinnable. Now that he isn't making a wolf, I can focus on just finishing the fight. So I can take a guaranteed victory here. I lose more than half my team. I lose everyone. Oh, he's dying to poison. Right. I think this is the line that gives you at least a chance to leave this with only 2 dead. But if I roll really poorly, I could lose. Do I really want to take the risk? No, I doubt it. I think I'm just going to take the big L here. I don't see anything better than this, you know? I could shield. But why? These two are dying to poison, you're dying to poison. So I think it comes down to who do I want to save here. And I'm gonna follow the theory that you should save the higher HP character because they're harder to heal back to full. And so we'll save Guardian. But not a great fight. Ouch. It's okay, it's recoverable for sure. Just a little tough. I'll take an origami. Lost, all poisoned. Tough. Dies, comes back, is immediately dying again. Welcome to the Vortex. It's a real challenge to break out of all of this now, I think. We have to get out of this doom spiral somehow. You kill one and then the other one dies for it because of spiky monsters. This is what I thought it was going to look like. We have to make it out of this early game and then get more HP on our characters, I think, so that we can recover from dying. So let's talk about surviving this fight period at this point. Let's shift our focus over to escaping alive. It's probably fighter because he has to roll 2 damage and he has 2 of those, but he could also roll 1 damage and then tie. So it's probably fighter here. Is your idea. Tough. Very tough. 2 damage and he lives, and then we leave this fight. Juggler is a no. Soldier is a yes. That's very good. We need to... This is a fight we could stabilize in potentially, but it is tough if the slate does 2 to all. It becomes very hard to stabilize here, I believe. Even dodging, I think, is not that good. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this slate. I think I can't get rid of this slate on this turn, which means he's going to kill half my team. It's not like we can play dodge. So Lost is dead for sure. I can potentially roll the mana for Guardian to burst him to kill the militia. I'm going to roll these 3 and keep what I have. These dodges are worthless. Please don't roll X's on your final roll. That would be very bad. Okay, well, it's not great. I'm gonna lead off with that information. 1 damage goes into the slate. 2 damage goes into the slate. Oh my god, I cannot kill the militia in this case. Uh-oh. I have to play it like this? So... I said at the start too, I think this curse combo might be too much. I think this might be too much to survive, and I don't think I was wrong to say that. 3 mana can give me 1 foretell, which would put me at 4 mana. 4 and 5 are the same number, which is 2 bursts. So I need to have a character alive, and I need to be able to win in 2 bursts on the next turn. Which means on this turn, I want to roll shields to get the militia to flee. Not good. I think I am dead. I do not believe we can come back from that roll. Guardian needed to roll me 1 shield side here. And he did not. Alright, as expected. I thought this curse combo was going to be too much. I played it to see if it was too much. It was too much. That's how it goes. That was the idea. Instead of sitting here and just reading spreadsheets and going, other people say this, I'm just trying it out for myself. And that's fine with me. Boss curses 1. Every one of these boss curses has been pretty tough, but tier 1 curses aren't that bad. Turn 1, -1 to all sides. All sides -1 is pretty brutal. Expensive spells, tunnel vision, monster regen. I think if you want to play this, you have to play like 4th single use 1 kill. 1 kill seems not pickable. And I don't want to play creaky joints. Just strikes me as too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Okay. I thought empathy is significantly worse and unfair. Monster Shields 2 is so unpickable, man. So this is probably... what? Ghostly monsters... Oh, this is impossible, because monster immunity cannot be playable. Immune to all abilities? This can... for a 5, it's crazy. But I think it has to be monster immunity heavy dice, right? And we just have to pray? Because we... so this means we can't burst, we can't do anything to them except for hit them with dice. And my starter is Lost, Lazy Defender. This looks terrible. But what are you going to play? Monster Shields heavy... no, you have to play like Monster Rights heavy dice? Rightmost Stock is an absolute killer for 2. I think there's almost nothing to play here, if I'm being honest with you. I think you're just kind of super fucked. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Monster Rights. I'm going to play Heavy Dice. We're going to play level 9 Blessing 10. And we're going to play... oh, I cannot pick anything else here. No, this looks impossible. Monster Pristine, Monster Rights is unplayable. Okay, so I think the only thing to do here is probably Monster Shields and then, like... Ghostly... there's nothing... it's all terrible. It's all so bad. And Monster Immunity, Ghostly Monsters, Heavy Dice, I think is what we have to play. I can't see anything else here. I was gonna try to play this level 9 Blessing, but I can't pick it. This is fucked. I don't think any of these are playable. Maybe Ghostly Monsters for maybe we play Empathy, Monster Pristine, Ghostly Monsters? Let's try that. I think that's what I'm gonna land on. Empathy, Ghostly Monsters, Monster Pristine. Empathy just goes on, you know, whoever. Mage. Oh no, Lazy for sure. And yeah. It's tough. I think it's very bad. I think that there wasn't really anything that looked good to me there. So we just have to work it out. Remember, it's Ghostly Monsters, so I can't kill this goblin. All I can do is set him down to 2. Which is fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'm losing Lost. Hold on. Burst. Poke. No. Burst. 1 damage burst. We want to save everyone else if we can. And Empathy, I think it's clickable there because at least there's a chance we could put something together with Empathy. Maybe we could get some death to gain value sort of idea. I think Monster Immune is just impossible to play. Hero Lost is a no. Scrapper's okay. And then we'll just move Empathy over to probably Lost since she's probably dying anyway. Monster Pristine, 3 HP. A rat kills you. Guaranteed. This music feels a little loud. Hold on. There you go. It'd be pretty funny if I just turned it off there. This music feels a little loud. Let's fucking stop it. You know what? No more music. Yeah, that's true. I guess in that case, I mean, you could defend Lost, I suppose, but what's the point? So the big thing I'm looking for here is like a druid, basically. Exactly, druid. Very good for this curse. Just if you're wondering. I want to play something that beats Monster Pristine really well. Don't say Whirl. He doesn't really beat Monster Pristine very well because he has to roll the 1 damage to all, but the cleave would be... Also, Whirl's gone. He's Scrapper now. You could play Knife Bag on whoever has this. It's sort of like value. If you don't think about it too hard. I feel like Empathy, Knife Bag, Mage. It's kind of like value. But probably not now. It's good because it gives you more value on Bloodlust for Scrapper is the thing. That's the Y. Should keep that 1. You cannot dodge your own death, and the lost is guaranteed dying here. So you may as well trade. We'll go poke. 1 damage. No, I should do 1 damage, 2 damage, poke. Oh wait, you're just living. Okay. Burst. Shield, poke? No. Okay, I see. Because I need to get through his special HP. I need to stop this boar from being a spectral demon here. And then I can burst to save 2. I think it's valid. Or I could have bursted to save 4 on Gardener. There's a lot to think about in this run. Many things to be considering. Well, Gardener, this is how it rolls. Pristine Archer staring you down and I rolled like trash. So is the way of it. So it shall be. Bramble with ghostly monsters? Gulp. That's gonna be tough. Real Gardener is a no. Sparky is okay. He can go through the curse, which is good. Potentially get a little ghostly monsters extra value here. 2 setup characters though with Sparky and Scrapper. We have to have another character supporting them a little bit. I think you lost for rolling. Could kill this rat, but what's the point? And Bramble hit the 2 poison on the character on 2 HP. And what's the point? I'll do 1, 1, 2, 2, I guess. Or 1, 1, 2 burst. Oh, but no, I definitely want Hemlock on Bramble here for damage. So we can just keep Lost alive. 2 damage Bramble with poison. Yeah, and now Bramble will die to poison eventually. Unfortunately, my Lost is also guaranteed to die. But that is okay. I'm ready to make that trade. Am I ready to let you die now, Lost? Or should I wait 1 turn? How... I think I'm ready to wait 1 turn. Because I can wait and then we can use Lost's 1 damage Cruel to kill Bramble potentially. And then suddenly it's all good. It's just a little minor optimization. I recognize this fight. I've been here. I've played these games before. I think Worn Arms on Defender is fine. Probably, yeah, I would be shocked if my Gardener survived this. Lost, of course, can't survive this. It's kind of nice to have a character that can just soak damage and die as part of your curse, though. It's pretty strong, really. Gardener, I can save. That's where we took Zap for. That's why Zap is here, because you can go through some of these, and sometimes it makes a little difference. It's like I have a problem sometimes with thinking only about the overarching. I gotta get through these early fights to get any value anyway. So, it's not bad to be like, hey, we get a little bit of value from Zap here. And I'm moving the Death over to Defender for sure, because I think Spellblade is good, especially with Sparky. A very, very good pickup. Ogre is kind of not very cool there. 2 and 3 kills the Quartz, and then I'm just going to 1 damage poison Ogre so I don't give him a +1. Alright, Ogre. You and me. Mono a... whatever the hell you are. Ogero. Can I say that? Is that offensive in your culture? I hope so. Bitch. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I didn't... oh no! Oh no, I shouldn't have called him a bitch. Oh shit. Sorry, buddy. That's my fault. Huh. Well, I guess the words I say have consequences. What the fuck? Is that the consequences of my actions? Oh no! Scrapper can potentially kill through a steel side here. It would be really nice. I'll let him roll for it. Yeah, alright. But there is no hope for the future. I understand. Nothing good ever happens to me here. We did stay reasonably ahead. We got a mega growth through, so we can do 3 zap first, which is fine. On my other headphones, I've actually been trying out having secondary headphones now because I have earbuds. I just hate Bluetooth. I don't know if you feel this way. I don't know if there's any piece of technology in this world I hate more than fucking Bluetooth. It's such a hell, man. Like, wired headphones, people don't like them, including me. But God, Bluetooth, I just hate connecting it. There's got to be a better way. Anyway, I have my earbuds charging, but the case doesn't always charge. It's a very annoying situation. I love Disciple, but I think I'm gonna take Monk here, by the way, so he can redirect and then die. Or he can just give me mana gain and death. But this mana gain and death doesn't have to be good anymore. In fact, I can just have it sit out for now. Yeah, I put my headphones in the little, because they come in like one of those, I think they call it a cradle. And I put it in there, and then sometimes they just don't charge, and they flash right at me, and they go, hey, and I have to just keep picking them up and putting them back down until they start charging. It's very annoying. Anyway, that's my fun story about what I'm doing right now. While also playing Slice and Dice. Is it hopeful to Mega Grow here? I don't think so. I think it's reasonable to do 1 to Slime Queen and kill Slimelet on this time. I mean, I can do that with this roll that's face up, so I'm going to roll 1 time. 2, we can also just redirect here, which is extremely fine. I believe things are a little different than we would normally like in Slime Queen here. I need to kill this Slimelet. I need to break this intangible. So we're gonna zap, Hemlock, and then we're just going to break the intangible on Slimer. Now, intangible's down, and we can focus on killing off the Slimer at our leisure. Is it greedy? Maybe a little. But I am known to be pretty greedy, aren't I? Probably not. People know I hate money. Okay, just checking. I'm gonna let Sparky roll for 2 damage mana gain. I will accept 1 mana though. I'm not gonna be picky about it. Pretty happy with my Sparky take. Zap has been incredibly good here in this curse. Okay, no defenses on the table for me. And there is a 5 on my top and bottom characters. There's a defense on the board for me. I can kill you, and I could burst? Wow, that's really good. Or I can just kill Slime Queen with that roll. So I want to walk through my thought process there, because I think taking you through the game plan is important, so you can think about this with me. So in this position, before a Scrapper rolls this, I have this for this one, this one. I go here, here, shield for burst, and that line is fine. But with Scrapper rolling a steel side, you want to think about this game in these phases, right? Of what am I doing now, and then what am I doing, like what can I take as a guarantee, and then what can I roll to give me a better turn? You want to start with what gives you the good start to the turn, though. Like what gives you the safety to keep playing the game. Power Shield M2. Hit this shit on the Scrapper, it is GG. Connect the Shield 20, collect my pages. You know what? You got nothing better to do but die, Monk. It's only valid on turn 1 as well, worth mentioning somewhere in there. So it's almost never going to do anything. And in this fight, I should just lock Shield 2, or not Shield 2, but redirect, and we should trade Monk's life away. Like this, because I don't care about him that much, and then I can go zap on the bones. Oh, but it messes with Fnatic. That's too bad. I liked it because I was setting this fanatic down to 1, but I guess I could set him to 6. Set him to 3. Fill the grave. Yeah. Taking 2 poison to my whole team with a carrier on 2 is maybe not my greatest idea. I should probably take 1 poison to my whole team instead. That is going to make a lot of sense when you think about it. Imbue, zap. This guy's on 6. I can put him down to 3. I'm looking for a save gardener play. So it's probably these, but it could be roll for a heal, but I don't think a heal is good enough. 3 damage is fine. It's just gonna be roll fanatic for a bloodlust. If he misses, I think gardener dies. I don't think you can do anything about it there. Interesting. You can kill Spellblade instead. I think I prefer it this way. Okay. Sorry, this is a long turn. Lots to think about. But we can just end turn. Gardener dies, carrier dies on this turn guaranteed. It's fine. I accept. Hey, Druid. Called for you by name. Really good character. 1 damage to all for Pristine and for Bloodlust, and 2 mana. And a cleanse. Although I don't have poison on this one, that was the last one. Sorry, I'm getting my runs mixed up. We'll say, this run, not as bad as I thought it would be. Thought this was gonna be a lot worse. I did let them summon bones. I didn't think about this entirely. I should have gone after the Wiz. That is extremely my bad. Wow, I think I just lost the game for that. Everything was so nice, too. This run, not as bad as I thought it was. Oops, I just died. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that. So what should I have done on that turn? I should have pressed balance? Make it to only 2 bones. That's still really tough. Everything looks so good. I needed to press balance there for sure. I'm dead. I just missed that one little tactic. I have to press balance to make 2 bones. I think honestly, I'm actually probably still dead if I press balance there. But you never know. You could always have come back. This was just a dead end for sure. And then I rolled 2 X's on 2 of my characters, which really didn't help me very much. You get to a spot here. No, actually, you get to a spot here where you press balance and then a bloodlust, right? Think about that with me for a second. -5. You would take 4 + 2. So Spellblade would be living naturally. Scrapper would be living naturally. I would be able to be on 4. Could kill 1 bones, and then I would be able to get Druid to live from that. And then I could zap the other bones, assuming I made, well, just thinking about it. Balance is 3. So 2 mana will put me at 4. So I'd have balance and I would have zap. Yeah. Okay. So actually, I think this was a fine line, but then I double X'd. I think that's what it actually comes out to be. I had to have the mana. So taking a step back, I had to have the mana here to press balance. That's what it comes down to. On this turn, I need to set myself up to balance to clear all these bones. Or last turn, I need to have balance played to stop the Wiz. This run has been not so bad, I say to myself, and then just get blown away. It's tough. I think that I didn't have a good curse set, so I'm not shocked that I lost this, but that was not my greatest play. Unfair does not let you rest. You can't have a moment of clarity. You just gotta lock in. Well, I'm not upset about losing runs. Unfair is what you guys want to see, and unfair is much harder and requires a lot more trial and error. I have like, you know, probably 1,000 hours or something into Classic Hard, so I feel much more in tune with that mode. You gotta try stuff to learn unfair. Can't win every run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.